Hi everyone, my name is Chiara, I'm Italian and I'm a Thermomix independent consultant. Today I'm going to show you how to make mushroom risotto. I've been making risotto since I was little and I love it. But when I had guests over, I normally didn't like to make risotto. And do you know why? Because it takes too long. With Thermomix you can make risotto in a blink of an eye. And since I have my Thermomix, I can make it anytime I want. So let's start with the recipe. These are the ingredients that we need. 2 ounces of Parmigiano Reggiano, Parmesan cheese, 7 ounces of dried porcini mushrooms, 1 ounce of yellow onion, you can use shallots if you want, 1 clove of garlic, if you're allergic to garlic or you don't like it, you can skip it, 2 ounces of extra virgin olive oil, 12 ounces of rice for risotto. I like Carnaroli and Vianone Nano. I know it's not easy to find, so you can use Arborio if you want. 2 ounces of white wine, 3 teaspoons of vegetable stock made with a Thermomix, 7 ounces of fresh sliced mushrooms, 37 ounces of warm water, and 1 ounce of salted butter. The first step to make the risotto is to grate the Parmesan. Thermomix has a scale incorporated, so we are going to pour the Parmesan inside and measure it, 2 ounces. Next, insert measuring cup. Next. So now we are going to grate the Parmesans, 10 seconds, speed 9. And now I'm going to show you why I don't buy grated Parmesan cheese anymore. Next, we transfer to a bowl the Parmesan. And then we set aside. Then, next. So now we are going to add the dried porcini, 1 ounce of dried porcini. So the first time I saw the recipe, I was kind of skeptical. I'm from Verona, I'm very picky with the risotto. And what we do is to soak the porcini into water, and then we use the porcini and some of the water to make the risotto. But actually this method to me is even better because we grind the porcini and then we are going to use the fresh mushrooms to give the right consistency because the porcini are kind of squishy, so not everybody likes it. So 1 ounce of dried porcini. If you don't like and you think that porcini flavors is too much for you, you just can add less porcini. Next, we are going to insert the measuring cup. Next, 15 seconds, speed 10. And voila, the magic, the porcini are completely ground. So now, next step is 1 ounce of yellow onion. Then next, 1 clove of garlic. Next, you're going to insert the measuring cup. Next, 3 seconds, speed 6. And we're chopping right now. Done, see? In only a few seconds, we have chopped the onions and the garlic. So now, the other step. The recipe calls for 1 ounce of olive oil and 1 ounce of butter. Again, I'm picky, so I'm going to add actually 2 ounces of extra virgin olive oil and I'm going to leave the butter at the end. I like to incorporate the butter just to give the creamy consistency to the risotto. So, 2 ounces of extra virgin olive oil. Then next, I skip the part of the salted butter. Without the measuring cup, now we are going to do 3 minutes, 250 Fahrenheit, speed 1. And we are saute all the ingredients together. And this is exactly the step that we do on the stove. I wish you could be here with me just to smell the garlic and the onion. So now, next step. Insert the butterfly. So we are going to insert inside like this. Then 12 ounces of arborio rice. So as I told you, I love carnaroli, but you can have arborio, and actually if you cannot find arborio, you can use parboiled rice. So the Uncle Ben's rice. The only thing about the rice and about this recipe, all the rices are different, so my suggestion is just to cook the rice for that 14 minutes that the recipe is going to say, but then to check. So I'm going to show you at the end of the recipe how the consistency of the rice and of the risotto has to be. So next, 2 ounces of white wine. Then next, insert measuring cup. 3 minutes, 250 Fahrenheit, speed 1, and reverse. So now the Thermomix is sauté again. The rice with the white wine is exactly the same step that we do on the stove, but you don't have to stir the risotto on the stove. So now I want to show you next step. 2 or 3 teaspoons of vegetable stock. This is the vegetable stock made with my Thermomix. It's only sea salt and fresh vegetables. So, and this is going to give the flavor. Okay. Next, 7 ounces of fresh mushrooms sliced. So as I told you before, the fresh mushroom now are going to give the right consistency, and the porcini mushroom are going to give the flavor. Next, 37 ounces of water. I would suggest to use warm water, not cold water. So, okay. Perfect. And then next, place simmering basket on the top of the Thermomix. It helps basically to prevent splashing, so you can avoid actually to have your kitchen with some decoration. 14 minutes, 212, reverse speed 1. So now you have 14 minutes for yourself. So when I have my guests in my house, I love to do these 2 first steps before. Then when they come, we have our aperitivo, we have our glass of wine, and then when I know that we have that 15-16 minutes before sitting on the table and have the rice and the risotto, I come here and I switch on and I cook, and I finish to cook the risotto. So, perfect. So now it's cooking, and I think I'm going to do my laundry. So now I'm going to show you how the risotto looks like. See, this is too liquid. So this is too liquid, so I'm going to add 3 minutes more. So again, I show you how to do it. At 14 minutes, you just turn 2, 3, and then speed 1. And here we go. The risotto is done. So see, it's a little bit liquid, but now we are going to add the Parmesan cheese and the butter. So we are going to incorporate the butter. I'm going to take the butterfly out like this. And then I'm going to add the Parmesan cheese. So we combine the ingredients inside the Thermomix. You leave a couple of minutes to rest. I'm going to taste to see if I need a little bit of salt. So let me taste. I would add a little bit of salt, like half teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to combine again. And then I would leave the lid on for 1 minute. So now the risotto is ready. And this is the perfect consistency that you want to have for your risotto. So the risotto is ready to be served, and buon appetito!